Hey, what's up guys, it's Austin here and welcome to a new video. If you watch my videos, you should know that I don't really do unboxing and reviewing videos due to the fact that I don't have money to do so. However, today I'm going to do an unboxing on my new desktop I wanted for so long, the Alienware Aurora R6. I always wanted a computer that can play games more smoothly and also make music with as much plugins as I want without lag. I currently use an asus S400 laptop to do all my previous videos. The specs are down below. With the Aurora, I can record my vids in a higher quality with a higher frame rate, which is quite a step up comparing to my laptop. So okay, before I start this video, I need to tell you guys that I'm recording from my iPad Pro's camera, so the video quality might not be the best. I'm planning to get a new camera as soon as possible. Other than that, let's get to the video. Alright, so as you can see, this is the box that contains the desktop, and let's open this thing up. Alright, so basically what's inside the box is a power cable, the manual, and a CD, I don't know what's this for, a mouse, and a keyboard, and of course, this desktop right here. So let's move away these things and let's talk about the desktop. Alright, so as you can see, there are 4 USB ports on the top, 1 earphone jack and one microphone jack. And at the front, we can see that this is the power button and the CD drive and the folding fence. And on the side, we can see that there are 3 RGB light strips, and there are also another 3 on the other side. As we move toward the back, we can see that there are multiple USB ports, a direct port, and multiple audio and video ports. As we open this thing up, it's quite amazing to see that Alienware implemented this door-like mechanism into this desktop to free up more space and separate the fan with the other components. Alright, so in the inside we can see the cooling system, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 256 gigabytes of SSD, and 2 terabytes of HDD right over there. And of course, this is the GTX1080. This also can be upgradable. Below, there's 2 extra empty slots for the SSDs or HDDs if you want to add them. And if you can see clearly, right over here, there are 2 extra empty slots for the RAM, which can be, of course, upgradable. The graphics card, of course, can be also upgraded, or if you want to buy another GTX 1080, it can be added over here, and with SLI, you can connect them together and have a better gameplay. This computer also runs on an i7 7700, not the 7700K processor. It's basically similar to the 6700K if you want to compare the processors. Alright, so I already plugged everything in, and let's boot this thing up. Alright, so I booted this PC up and it looks totally awesome with my setup. If you guys want more information about my setup, please feel free to comment down below. Before going into benchmarks, you might also wonder, is this PC even worth the price? On many websites I hear a lot of hate towards Alienware because people say that it's overpriced. Alright, so I looked up some websites and the original price is about $1,800 on Best Buy, over $2,000 on Amazon without tax. And I bought this desktop in Best Buy for about $1,600, and apparently it was on sale. And so if we were to build this PC from scratch, is it really overpriced? Let's find out. An i7 7700 costs about $300, a 2TB hard drive costs about $70, a 250GB SSD costs about $90, a GTX 1080 8GB costs about $600, a 16GB RAM costs about $130, the motherboard is about $250, but I know this is not that accurate because first it's on eBay, and second, it's a R5 motherboard, it's not the R6 because I can't find it. And if you want a case, it costs about $60. So if we add all these numbers up, we get a total of about $1,500. Of course, this is not the most accurate calculation because there are so many factors that can change the price. However, we can conclude that with only about $100 difference, this PC is quite worth, especially when you think about that there are more USB ports than a regular case. The motherboard might be slightly better than the R5, the side RGB lighting, and also the cool design Alienware made. Alright, so let's get into benchmarks, even though I don't really care about the statistics benchmarking apps give, because I only care about in-game performance. I'm just going to use some benchmarking apps for the sake of this video. Because of the limited time I have for this video, benchmarkings related to games will be posted as individual videos. So okay, let's get into it. First, we have Furmark, a GPU stress test software. As you can see, at 4K settings, it stays around about 100 FPS. Then we have the Unengine Heaven benchmark using ultra settings. In this test, it ranges about 150 to 160 FPS with some frame drops when rendering more objects. Last, we have 3D Mark. I guess you guys know this benchmarking software. It shows that we have a score of 6,105, which is quite close to an average of a 4K gaming PC. And by the way, because I'm using NVIDIA's Shadowplay to record these benchmarkings, there might be a margin of error about 5%. So in conclusion, although this desktop is made by Alienware, for $1,500 you can already buy a desktop somewhat similar to this one. I would say it's worth it. However, I have to also point out some of the cons of this computer. There is no SD card slot. For people who like taking pictures, you will have to buy an external SD card reader. The fans are also quite loud when running high-end games like Battlefield 1 Ultra settings for about an hour or two, especially when it detects that the temperature is high. And also, for whatever reason, if you plug in your earphone into this PC, it will have some staticky noise. One way to prevent this is by buying an extension cord or 1 to 2 auxiliary splitter and just connect it to your earphone, or just simply buy a monitor that has an earphone jack in it like mine. So that's it. Hope you guys liked this video. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe.